Welcome to Disturbing Books for Disturbed Readers, your new favorite way to find the most twisted, depraved, and gruesome reads. Each episode features a to-the-point, spoiler-free review of one of my top picks. If you find that we have similar tastes, then come along. Let's find a new story
to give you nightmares.
On this episode, I'll be discussing Gone to See the Riverman by Kristopher Triana. Superfans, groupies, stalkers. These people will give anything for the idols they worship, be they rock stars, actors, or authors, or even serial killers. Lori is just such a fanatic. Her obsession is with Edmund Cox, a man of sadistic cruelty who butchered more than 20 women. She's gone so far as to forge a relationship with him, visiting him in prison and sending him letters on a regular basis. She will do anything to get close to him, so when he gives her a task, she eagerly accepts it. She has no idea of the horror that awaits her. Edmund tells her she must go to his cabin in the woods of Killen and retrieve a key to deliver to a mysterious figure known only as the Riverman. There's another large paragraph of this synopsis that I'm going to omit because I feel like it reveals a bit too much. If you're going to read this, I would go off of the description that I just gave you and do not read any further, because a lot of what I really enjoyed about this story is how much mystery was in it. Don't get me wrong, nothing about this is a mystery book, but there was just so much suspense and mystery surrounding a lot of things. And the way that he slowly reveals everything throughout the book is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It's only about 180 pages, but it's such a slow, I don't know if I call it a slow burn, but the reveal of everything is so slow, and your opinions and thoughts on different characters and what's happening evolve with the new information you're getting, and it's just perfect. It's done so well, and it's really what makes this book as good as it is. Throughout the whole thing, one of the main points of mystery is, what is the Riverman? Is he a person? Is he just a legend? There's different things throughout it that will lead you to question whatever you may believe, and you don't know if he even exists or not until essentially the very end of the book. Throughout pretty much the entire story, it jumps between past and present pretty regularly, almost every chapter, but it does it just enough to where you're actually interested in both stories. It's really almost two parallel stories, and each one kind of gives you information about the other. So whenever you get pulled out of her quest to find the Riverman, to go back to when she was a kid, it's not disappointing or a bummer, and you're not trying to flip through it, because that story is telling you more about what's going on right now as well. That was done very well. There's another medium through letters between her and Edmund, the serial killer, that gives you a bit more information as time goes on as well. It's just really, really well done. It would be fun to take a quiz after like maybe the first quarter of the book, and then at the very end about, what do you think about the characters? What do you think about the Riverman? What is happening? Because all of it will change so much. That's what was so fun, that there has to be a moment in here where it clicks for each person that, oh, wait a minute, this is not how I should be feeling. I'm wrong about this. And I don't want to give away any more than that, so I can't be too specific. But, as far as disturbing goes, this has not a lot of gore, but the scenes of gore that it has are intense and grisly and visceral. It has pure evil in it in various forms. There's more of the emotional horror. It's a good variety, and none of it is just sustained throughout the whole thing. So if you're here for a reason, but if you can't handle just pure intensity throughout the entire thing, it's really more about the suspense with little flashes of horror throughout. But if I'm recommending it on here, I absolutely loved it, and this is no exception. If you're unfamiliar with this, the sequel to this, called Along the River of Flesh, just recently released, and that was actually how I came across this one, because I saw lots of people talking about the sequel. So I have not read it yet, but I'm very excited to. So right now it is a series of two. I'm not sure if it'll continue or not. Give it a shot. It's, like I said, it's a little bit more of a slow burn. I'm someone who has trouble reading books that are more just slow. If it's not really like a page turner and really gripping me, I have a lot of trouble getting through a book. And this was not that. It may have been more of a slow burn, but it was a complete page turner. It's under 200 pages, so as honestly as sucked in as you'll probably get, this is a quick read. But yeah, as usual, check it out. Let me know what you think. Links to where you can buy it or read it will be in the description as usual. I'll see you next time.